Hi! We're trying this crap again. Well, actually, probably won't have to, because it will be a different spawn, but anyway. We are going to the Pine Moon Cave. I have not yet gone to sleep. It's me trying to stay until 5 p.m. Trying to stay up. It is not easy. I am barely conscious, but I am so tired already of this schedule. I just really want to fix it a bit. It's just too confusing, you know, and when I get up when it's dark at, I don't know, 9 p.m, it's just... Ugh. As much as I don't like to go to sleep too early and get up too early, that's a bit extreme, you know, it doesn't... Because when I don't know if it's day or night, deep down I don't know it, I don't actually do anything useful because... Like, it's night, right? So what am I going to do in the middle of the night? But also it's morning for me, so I should be starting my day. But it's not a day. It's literally the middle of the night. And on one hand I'm like, so what? And on the other I'm like, well, shit, okay, volume. What can I say? Gotta fix it, and then I'll break it again in 2 weeks' time, but sure, whatever. I have to try. I will be out for a week, over a week, in 2 days, so, well, by the time this episode airs, I'm home again for a long time, but anyway. I will definitely have time to catch up on some things. I don't know what I'm talking about. I am very sorry for rambling. But yeah. Just 1 more hour and I can roll up in bed. Under the warm covers. What are you... What? What is anything? I just wanted to get into a bloody cave and I got instantly assaulted by a frost troll? Why is... Whoa, what? Well, at least they died, but that was not what I expected to find when I just entered this place. Escaped armored troll. What is happening here? Who's gathering armored trolls and for what purpose? That they have to escape. Troll fights? This is not a friendly wolf, is it? Who the hell are we fighting? Vampires? I'm just trying to collect some mushrooms, come on. Vampires. Primitive North boots. I guess it does primitive vampire. Primitive North Cuirass. Okay, then I'm just trying to gather some mushrooms. Just give me a moment. He just killed me. He was healing by a lot. And also, I wasn't ready to fight yet. I was trying to gather the bloody mushrooms. I have to tell Kaden to wait. Give me a moment. I have to see if there aren't any treasures. Pluck the flowers. Doesn't he know already that I cannot help myself? But he should. And also, I was dealing no damage with this dagger this time. And I am not saving the game as often as I should be. Ugh, the trolls again. I could set some things up with the spells or with the staff, like the firewall, for instance. But to do that, I need not to be dragged into a battle instantly. And now there were no trolls, so there's that. Vampires are weirdly weak. Actually, this is a brilliant time to check the Dawnbreaker in action, right? Well, if my camera would be nicer, sure. I really didn't like it when it propels me forward. It's so annoying. Okay, now Kaden, please chill. I have to check this place out. Collect the hearts, the livers, all of it. Fly amanitas are actually very good for alchemy here for some reason. Elven quarterstaff. Cool. And we have a vagabond set this time. Don't really want it though. It's not as good to display it in the armory. And you? Elven stuff, yeah. I need to melt it. And Nordic Warpick. We might need it. You know, that's kind of insensitive, right? After the accident I had with the alchemy and stuff, I told you about it, so... If I was easily offended, Kaden, I might have been offended. I'm really lucky I'm not. I wonder what quests are we even on, because it's one of those I did not pick, but somebody had to have told us about this cave. And that means this is probably a quest of some sort. Bah, come on. I got this one. I guess we have got to go with bow and silver arrows, the good old style. I wanted to test the Dawnbreaker since we are already fighting vampires. Come on. There just might be too many of them there. Let's make this for 5 for now. Silver. I wanted to turn off the night vision actually. It's being a little bit too bright, I think. Oh, I don't have it on. Well then. So what killed me last time after I had my final blow on this guy? Because, you know, I had my final blow on this and then I died. I call shenanigans. Maybe it has some dot on me, but I didn't know they'd leave dots. Liturgy of Affliction. That's the title. Empty, empty. Ugh. Come on, vampires, this isn't how we roll. Just blood in beautiful chalice or something, not blah. Eyeballs in wooden bowls. Shame on you. I wonder, and then there's Kaiden who's like, ugh, the stench of undeath. No bloody wonder if this is how they roll. Holy crap, this is bright. Dull. Is that the final chest. Oh, this is pretty. Still wouldn't want to wear it because it's a helmet, but pretty for a helmet. Waning fire. Novice bleh. This is pretty fine. Okay. Don't really need it, but sure. Nice stuff. And it's cleared, so I don't know. I think this might have been something they talked about with Elisif. So they talked about some vampires in Pine Moon Cave. Guess we should talk to the Thane or whoever gave this quest before they respawn. Actually, let's try to do that because I'm actually curious if it can work. I'm going to fast travel, of course, not to waste time. And let's see if we can talk to that guy about the Pine Moon Cave. I'm just guessing, honestly. Or maybe, you know what, I'll actually check it. Just very quickly here. No. Okay. Very quick check. Because I don't want to actually go through all the loading screens and put you through that. For no real reason. No, stop it. Stop it. Leave the Skyrim alone. Okay. Of course now it loads like it was uploading 10,000 things at the same time, which it's not. Nothing is uploading or downloading or whatever. Pine Moon Cave. They are seriously even listing the mushrooms that grow by the entrance. Amazing. I think it's just radiant crap. Okay, so no need to go back there. Who told us about this cave then? Thought there could be something interesting there. But there wasn't. Let's try to find the priest of Bolivia. That's the next target. Caden is as sleepy as I am, I guess. What are you up to? The hell? Look at those guys. They're... well, cute might be an overstatement, but... they're just having a picnic. I will not kill them. They seem friendly enough. Are you a bloody drama? No, you are a Spriggan. Is that it? There's so many markers, I might be going to the wrong one. Okay, we have to go west. Ruff, ruff. Just a bit up there, but of course we cannot get your fruit here. Do you know what? I don't care. We have horses, and this is Skyrim, so I am not going to go around this mountain if I can help it. Only where are the horses at? Here's Caden's pony. Where is Frost? Here he is. Actually curious if Caden will get on his horse. Yeah, he will. Alright. Let's see if we can actually scale this mountain. So, I have yet to climb a mountain on a horse this playthrough, so it definitely is time to try. Well then, my controls are stuck. This might be too rocky. Would you look at that? It actually works. At least kind of. I think they will not be friendly. Can I get off? I cannot. I need to find more room. Okay. And horses wait. No, where are you? Come on. Where's the other one? here it is. Okay, let me see. Since we are already fighting them, might as well see if we need some weapons from them. Forsworn Club, yes. Forsworn Warhammer, no. Forsworn Armor, yes. And that's it from here. Okay, I need my ores. Feathers? That's cool. I guess that would take the place of the rose though, right? Feathers. Oh, they didn't. Ha! Well, I like that. That is very cool. Maybe it's like the hood slot and the rose is a circlet. It means you can use both. It is so cool. I've never seen those before. Love it. Okay. It's already a bloody mess. Might as well make a bigger one. Actually, something took off my shroud. Well, I'll check it out later. Does that work like a cowl as well? Yeah. Well, I can always change that if I want to. We'll have to think about it later. It's really cool. For now we are rolling the feathers. Gold heads again. Oh, hello. Where is all of my stamina? Well then. Okay. No idea who might be seeing me still. There's somebody there. It's probably a Draman, just to spite me. Nope, it's a troll. Sure is. And it crashed. Okay, so that will be it for this episode in that case. It's probably a bit short, but well, maybe it will not be it. Maybe I will record the other half tomorrow, because today I am just going to sleep. Wait, what? Weren't we just about to enter some forsaken cave or another? Why, yes, we were. But Skyrim crashed and I crashed too. I fell asleep. It's not the same day for me, and between that episode and this episode, well, that half of the episode and this half of the episode, I actually came back home, cleaned some things up, and I found something, guys. You see it? It's a bloody crown, and you see it? It's worth 13,000 gold. How have I not noticed it? I have no idea where it came from. It's awesome, I love it. And I really don't care if it doesn't fit the feathers, because I love the feathers too, so sue me. The hair is of better color now, so that it kind of makes more sense together. The rose is still kind of... It should be yellow, not pink, but, well, it will do. But still, I think I have to review the videos and see where I found this crown, because, my goodness, how could I have missed it? I have no idea. Also, I have fixed Dual Sheaf Redux, so as you can see now we have the Razor and Dawnbreaker. We are starting to really look like somebody you should talk to on the street, I guess. In a way, I remember that just reminds me from old times. For instance, when I was playing Baldur's Gate, every character that had a different model than a peasant always had something interesting to say, something interesting going on. And so it's like, if you look like a character that a player should speak to because you look interesting, then you're doing well, and I think we are seriously getting there. Anyway, I have done one more thing. I have done some alchemy, and having done the alchemy, I have to establish some rules going forward. So here we are. Now we have 100 alchemy. It took, well, look at what we have left. This from cheap ingredients, and this from the expensive ones, 50 gold plus. This is basically, everything is gone. But look at the gold. And that's without me trying to make gold. I was sometimes on purpose choosing to make potions that were impure, just so they were not worth more than 1 gold, usually no gold whatsoever. And I still have all this gold, and that's not all. Look at here, look at this. Look at this, all still has to be sold. It will be another, I don't know, probably 10,000, 20,000 gold. So here's what I have decided. From now on, since alchemy no longer needs to be trained, I will not make any potions for sale. Every potion we make is a potion to be used. I can throw them out if I decide I don't want to use them after all, but no selling, so no making plenty of them and all that, because that just doesn't make sense. And I guess 10 of each is the maximum. Also, I will limit it to 100 ingredients. So once we have 100 of something, I will just not add anymore, because that's unnecessary and kind of ridiculous. And 100 is a nice number. It will help me stop actually plucking every flower, like Kaden likes to say. So, according to my rules, in accordance to my rules, I guess would be the proper way to say it. Maybe not, whatever. After we reach 100 in skill, we get 2 perk points that have to be spent in the skill tree. The same as when we reach 50, we get 1 perk point to be spent in that tree. That's so that, like I said before, probably, so that I can actually experiment and try more trees. We need more perks than the game normally allows. And it really doesn't go very fast, so I think that's fair. We will not get most of those perks. But alchemy is one of the trees where we actually can do, because with my hoarding habits, I suppose you could say, I did have a lot of ingredients. Most of them are gone now, but they were just about enough to get us to 100 points in the alchemy. So I have added the 2 perks. I have not used them yet because I want to use them now. And Vile Concoctions, I don't know what this perk does. I have tried to use it, and I did not see an increase in the power of my poisons or anything. Perhaps it makes it possible to, I don't know, extract the spider venom? Something like that? I have no idea. Maybe I will check it at one point, but for now we will not be taking this perk. We will be taking this perk. This perk does make potions quite a lot stronger, and also it allows us to mix those potions, so now we can turn good potions into remarkable ones. We cannot make surpassing ones, but you can't have it all, can you? We can make remarkable versions of the potions. And the other perk we will be taking is the Alchemical Intellect. 100 points of magicka, 5% reduced spell costs, 5% increased spell effectiveness, and a little bit of regeneration. I don't think it's game breaking. It's really nice, but with how much dedication it took to get to 100 points of alchemy, for a pack rat like me, we had to get to level 40 before this became a possibility. I really think it's deserved. And with all the limitations I'm putting on alchemy from now on, these are our primary benefits from the skill, because the skill itself is a bit too strong, so I will be definitely limiting our use of it. I don't even know right now, I will be honest with you, I don't know if we will be using any potions that I make, or if I will limit myself to the potions that are actually coming from Requiem. Which also means no Kako potions, but I haven't been using those so far anyway. I may just decide that the only potions we are allowed to use are the Requiem potions, maybe with exceptions of some really fancy potions that we cannot actually find normally, like Water Walking, or I guess Night Eye, something like that, but we don't really need that. I don't know. There is one potion that we will probably use, if not for any other reason than for the fun of it, and I have to show it to you. Here we go, expensive ingredients. I need one Daedra Heart. Actually, I want a stolen one. And cheap ingredients, let's take just a bit of a wheat, I guess, and something with decay. More Tapinella will do. Now let me drop... Okay, where did it go? Here it is. Okay, so that one I actually want to eat, but first let me show you what I want to show you. Use Mortar and Pestle. And you know, you have those normal potions that are valued at 200 or something, deal some damage and whatever. And then you have potions made of Daedra Heart. For instance, with Mora Tapinella. It's a potion that's worth 26,000 gold and deals 1,055 points of damage per second for 60 seconds. There isn't a single entity in the entire game that can survive this. Perhaps we should be using them on Dramen, because those bitches are annoying, but I think in Requiem the dragons are actually immune to poison, partially because of this. It's incredibly powerful, and I will not be making those right now for a very simple reason. I don't know how common Daedra are in our game. As it is right now, we have 5 hearts, one of them will be eaten for the perk. I will never buy a Daedra heart from a store, because honestly this price is nothing for a poison like that. And it's very possible I may just allow myself to use let's say, one of them per game, if even, because that just seems like something that would kind of ruin the experience if you just use it on everything. Or if the Dramen will be common, then maybe I will make them the official target, that the only target I'm allowed to use this poison on. So it can also do something else, and that's restore a shitload of health, magicka and stamina, and yes, you can make a potion that allows you to restore all three of those things. For 10 seconds you basically are restoring all of your crap all the time. It's like an immense, live mode. Perhaps I will decide that we make one poison of that in the game, and other Daedra hearts go into those amazing potions, because while they are very strong, they kind of make you, it's not even invincible, just really strong for a time, let you use your any spell you want, live if you just dodge ahead, swing your weapon all you want, but they do not instantly kill an enemy, so they seem far more balanced to me, and that's another option. Perhaps I will simply decide that we get one poison a game, or no poison. Well, I don't know, really, I don't know, because yeah, if I say we have one poison a game, then I will never use it, and then I will keep it and, I don't know, use it on Mirak or whoever the final boss is. I have no idea who Mirak is, I'm just guessing here. Don't tell me. And that would defeat the point of that battle, so perhaps I should just decide not to use them at all. No Daedra Heart poisons, ever. Just Daedra Heart potions. Perhaps. So that's what I wanted to show you, because it's I saw it and I was like, what? Of course I couldn't record me doing alchemy because that would be brain numbing. I was enjoying myself, but it's a very, very just moment of chill, listen to some music or watch some stream or something. Actually give me the ectoplasm, I kept it for a reason. Definitely not something I would like to sit and talk through. And now we take the other perk, and after that, alchemy is kind of done. We might want those vile concoctions at some point, I just don't know what they do. The other things that are possible is regeneration, I don't really care about it. And these two I really don't care about either, so in a way, alchemy is complete. As far as I'm concerned, the rules are set in place and I just have to sell all of this crap. So let me save this here, and we have this quest here I saw. I looked at the map before, we have to actually talk to Branchai. So let's wait until morning, because last time we talked to Branchai, I think the game crashed after that, or was it the unending loading screen, something like that happened. Anyway, the quest is actually not complete and we should complete it. And also we should be on the lookout for fire salts in various stores and finally sell them to Ballyman, because we have enough money for that right now. Let's be honest, we have enough money to buy 6 or however many fire souls we need still. And I think I will still go to do the Molag Bal quest in this episode. It might end up to be a long episode, but first part of it I was really sleepy, so I was probably quite boring and devoid of energy and just, snoozing while playing, which is not very effective, I suppose. And the next part was me talking about alchemy, so I guess it will be fair to complete the quest. And I don't mean this quest. What?
That's something I'm supposed to deliver.
God damn it, I fixed this quest so it didn't happen. Maybe it was already too late. So this is a quest I really hate. It's a quest that makes you return to your home, so in this case the museum, every fucking 3 days. I don't give a fuck, I will never be returning to home every 3 days. That's basically no time in Skyrim. Let's give this quest and I will actually go return to the bloody museum. Right, we have this chest of his. Let me... We'll go to the museum and I hope this quest will never trigger again, because if it does I will be raging. And also we should probably take a drink, you know, 'cause I think we're burning. So anyway, I am going to fast travel to the museum and seriously hope that this quest shuts the fuck up. I have changed it, I have fixed it. It was in the wrong load order, sorry, mod order, so I have swapped the 2 files. And it wasn't supposed to happen, and yet it happened, and now I'm like, get this away! Last time I was playing the game, it comes from the improved adoptions mod, I believe. And last time I was playing, I got it once, which was fine, I returned home, and then every time I was out there, 3 days pass, the bloody courier comes, gives me this godforsaken quest, and I'm like, stop! And there is actually an option, a file on the mods page that should turn it off, which I do have, and I had it set in the wrong order, so I hope it happens once and never again. It's actually... how do I get to the safe house? Well, actually, I suppose we can go the normal way, because Orion might want to say something to us. There are many things, Caden, in this world of Skyrim that don't make a lot of sense, but I'm glad you're noticing them. It's good that you are aware, because a lot of people here do not seem to be aware of many things. Okay, Orion, do you want something from me? Maybe not. I know the tiara doesn't fit the feathers. Stop it. I do not care what you think. I don't care what anyone thinks. Don't give me that look. Bastards. Bastards everywhere. Let's actually see if there's any more notes for the items. Those are not marked quests, by the way, so if we want to find the things that the notes speak of, we actually will have to either stumble upon them randomly or use brain. Anything new? There might not be. Hello, ghost! What's up? He does not want to talk to me. Hey! Staff of Hasedoki. We'll check it out in just a second. Let me just get here and complete this bloody quest and... I know I seem more annoyed than the quest would warrant, but it's not a battle that started today. It's a battle that started a year and a half ago. So it's been a while, and the anger is just awoken. The mod itself is very nice, don't get me wrong, it's just this quest, it doesn't fit my playstyle. Like I said, it would be fine for someone who plays the ultimate immersion and just doesn't go anywhere, just stays around for 3 days, but... Okay, the quest is finished. Does it sit here now to annoy me? Yes. Well, actually, it won't annoy me too much here, I think. Oh. Good to see they are finding friendships. Let's see what's in the hot springs. We haven't been there yet, so... This might turn out to be a really long episode. Like an hour and a half, 2 hours, well, whatever. It's made over 2 separate days, so... And also quest trolling me. We would be long into the Molag Balls whatevers. And yet we are here. I would mind it less if returning home actually caused some, you know, developments in your family. But it doesn't, like I said before, it's all like, meh. It's also kind of different when you have those adopted kids in your home where you are doing things, though. Not that much difference, to be honest. Once you have seen those free dialogues they have, it's not that much different. Come on, Hot Springs. How long can I babble around? Ugh. I regret going in here. I hope it's not stuck, but it shouldn't be. It's not an actual loading screen. Or is it? Game. I don't remember if I said it or if I just thought I might say it, but I have also investigated the slots for the armor items. So basically I wanted to set the Shroud of Boethia to be on a different slot than the feathers, and I have done it in the X-Edit, and what came out of it was that neither of them was visible. And I have learned that you cannot simply reassign the slots for the armor in the X-Edit and think it's going to work, because each item has the slot assigned to it in a NIF file, which is its model or texture file, and this is really not loading well. I probably will have to close the game and restart it. Anyway, so I would actually have to get a NIF scope software and then edit them, and I was like, no way in hell. So that's why we are not wearing the Shroud of Boethia anymore. We are just wearing the feathers because they look so cool. And well, I've learned that you cannot really... You can change the slots of items that do not show, for instance the feather of carry weight. I have changed it before so that it stopped being removed by other things. And you can change the slot for the wearable lantern because it actually has probably some script or something assigned to it that makes it possible. But if there is no menu for it, good luck. Anyway, I guess I will have to close the video right now, see what's up. It's probably something fishy because I don't think it's going to load. So I actually don't know if we'll do the Boethia thing today. I mean, that's a very... I will see. If not, then I wish you a good day and I'll see you next time. And if I decide that we can, then I'll see you in just a moment. Yo, let's not get terrorized by the infinite loading screens and whatever the heck. We are going to do this quest. I will not get terrorized by loading screens. I will not get terrorized by words that I'm losing, by anything. Long videos, whatever. We are doing this. Quiet, Kaden. We are doing a different quest right now. We'll do the Bleak Falls Barrow soon enough. It's level 40. We are quite due to do that quest, aren't we? It's just I don't want the dragons to kill everybody that we are supposed to do quests for. They're already dying. Like Draven, he's dead, and we have managed to do his quest, but it was no guarantee. Okay, you know what? Wait here for a second. I would rather try to do this a bit more stealthily. Now you're walking around in a full armor. How do you feel about that? I saw it just too late. Okay, then I'm trying to sneak. God damn it. Talkative man. This is probably a briar house, isn't it? This damn trap again. Really? That's how we're going to play this. What sort of arrow did I have equipped? I can't say I played it right. Of course not. Just wondering. Because it was a sneak attack and it did almost nothing. Interesting. Let's see. Wait. Put on some better arrows. Silver, well. It's quite a difference, right? This is 127, this is 79, yeah. I think I'd honestly rather if a follower just said each line once and then was silent mostly, but repeating them just doesn't seem right. I will remove those lines that refer to my skills next time I'm in Test Edit. Okay, that's much better. Why did you move now? Seriously? Stop this. Okay, that's better. It was just inching to the side at the second I drew my bow. I don't know if I can shoot him there or if the bars would block it. Let's see if something comes, because for Sornar is still pretty damn difficult for us. By removed cadence lines, I mean I will simply set they are triggered and conditioned, and I will set it to something that's impossible to achieve. Which means they will still be there should I ever want to hear them again. But for now we've just heard them too many times, and it doesn't make sense that he would keep repeating them. I don't know if that's how the mod is done or if it's something in my load order that is making it misbehave, but it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I need to pick up my ancient Fulmer arrows here too. No, I just don't know if... Maybe some invisibility would be in order. I just don't know why it makes so much noise. Just be a very quiet spell. Okay, it didn't make too much noise this time. I'm curious. Still, this is me discovering the mechanics of it a little bit. If I move now, will it make me more visible? I mean, not that it will drop, I mean, will they notice me suddenly? Is that a person? Yeah. Okay then. That's not very smart. Night vision. Where's it? Right, my invisibility is off because I shot an arrow. So good that we can run with it and I don't take it off every time I move. If I don't turn off running, that was a perk well spent for sure. We'll be back here to check the loot, but for now let's see what's there. I prefer to turn this off. It looks bloody deadly and fast. There is a switch there. I saw it just on the last second that it was already too late. I saw it. Okay, so that's still one nemesis I have to work on. I just see those runes too late. Especially when I focus on other things. Oh, he turned it on. Well, now that's interesting. And bloody genius. I guess if we killed him faster, we wouldn't have to go through this. Shit. Not as smooth this time. I actually want this to be bound somewhere. And night vision, let's make it 7. So I definitely use this more often than some mage light or whatever was there. Wait, where is this bloody rune? Here it is. Is there another one? Did not see another one. Swarm like to put on runes. How would you know I'm here, huh? I guess I was loud. Oh, he did not die. 2? Bloody hell. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell? The damage there. Let's be more careful. I did not see him in time. I'm just being extra bad today. I am very sorry. I wanted to avoid him turning it on. Bow, what are you doing? The bow was trolling me this time. Never mind. Night vision 7, invisibility 8. Sure. Sadly, empowering the spell like this makes it cost no mana, which means we are not actually leveling destruction. I mean, illusion. Okay, where did my arrows go? I want my arrows. These are such good arrows. Nah, they are lost. Lost forever. I don't think I will find them. Where are you at? Wow, that did no damage. Wonder why it did absolutely no damage to him. I think I have to reload this. Because not even because I would die for certain, but because I want to understand the mechanics of it. I want to know why it did no damage. Did he have some sort of protection? Oh, there is one. Okay. I want to wait for them to chill it, and then I have to disarm these traps because I just know I will run into them. It's just going to happen otherwise. Okay. Let's see. I may not be far enough. They have quite the radius. Never mind. 8-8. I guess this fella got woken up. Can I disarm it with a With an arrow? Perhaps not. Really? I did not touch it. Come on, I got so spooked this time. I was watching to go around it. Yes, the radius is bigger than I thought. Stupid ass. Bloody runes. Alright, I didn't yet. Get out of here. So bad. I'd say that I would learn, but at this point, who's to tell? We're invisible and we are walking slowly. He should not be able to tell we are here. Well, I suppose that doesn't help, but other than that... They're so beautiful though, flame atronachs. Oh, he's got all his protection spells on. At least now we can watch him. Okay, the atronachs are gone. Must be. Wonder if you can slit his throat when he's asleep. I'm very curious if that's... I mean, it should be a coup de grace, right? Or however that's called. I don't know if sneaking in ebony boots is the best idea ever. Let's see if it works. Yep, 300 times the damage. So that does it. Field Grand Soul Gem, nice. Troll's Bane, Light Armor of Destruction. Cool. And a headdress. We should gather all kinds of headdresses. Jeweled silver pitcher. Gravetar is actually pretty useful. I saw something quite useful on it. Let me save this so we don't have to go through that again. It really makes sense that when you attack somebody when they are asleep, they would just die because you can just hit vital, right? So it's so dumb in the original Skyrim where that mechanic is not a thing. We attack somebody sleeping and it still takes 20 hits to kill them. Logic. Alaric, do not presume we have grown fat and complacent here in the north. Our matriarch was wise to bring us here. Our camp is secure and our numbers grow. We will not skulk in the shadows with you, making petty plots and rabble and sycophants. When we strike, we will do it with cunning and power, and the occupiers will fall before us. This is the way of the true Reachman. Okay, let's actually go and... suppose check out that other room. Make sure nothing was missed here. I don't think so. This person wanted to check if he had a name by any chance. Nothing interesting here. No, just that. Okay, I don't think I have missed anything of value. We'll be back with the door in just a moment. The Wemmer control rod. Oh, it does not like to lie on this orb. It gets stuck then. Interesting. I think it allows you to control those tiny spiders, but I'm not sure. Barbarian hero armor. It's not very armory, is it? See, maybe some mannequin will like it. We would have to find more of it though. Still hoping to find the arrows, but fat chance. Yeah, there's one. Oh, we got boots. I don't know if we'll put it on. On the mannequin or not, but maybe. Oh crap. Lose me. You're going to come from here, won't they? Well, how come they don't lose me yet? Should be well lost. I have no way of telling I'm here. I'm bloody invisible. It's really dumb if they find me here. It makes no sense. I think they are coming. Okay, I am actually starting to get properly lost, which definitely makes sense. I like this stealthy playstyle, but I am still making quite a few mistakes here. Who knows? This one is hard to kill. I think this might be a briar heart or something. Maybe he has an aura that protects him. Either way, I will try not to move right now. Sometimes when you're just turning around, they hear you. Even if you would be in theory just moving your neck around, right? I think it's because your entire character moves or something. I'm sure. I'm going to wait a moment because I do not want to get wrecked by this guy. Though I don't see any more, so maybe we should try. Come here. Oops. Actually, feeling kind of stingy when it comes to these arrows. These are also very good. I don't know where we got those well, probably from Fulmer. Never mind. They are really good though. I want more. But where did they get that crown? It still puzzles me. How could I have not noticed? Come here, then you will hear it again. You gotta come closer. Wrong direction. Come back. I'm sure he would just one-shot me if I went to fight him. So wonder if there's anything down there. Probably check it. If he wants this dude is down actually. Seriously? That deep? Ugh. Will he come forward? I don't think he will. Okay, let's see what's down here, if there's anything of interest. Skeleton. There is an iron tantal. That's nice. We need that for the museum. And we cannot make it. So that's a good find. Okay, fine. Let's go open that door. That is a lot of blood. My goodness. See ya. Sucks. He's right here. That works. Could have just used the dagger on this, but whatever. Yeah, we have plenty of carry weight still. That's good. Was a tripwire. I'm just seeing traps that are not here. See? That's how paranoid I get. So I fall into a few. Ugh. Oh, hello. I was so paranoid about the traps I did not notice an enemy. Very nearly died here. The good part about this is we'll have an amazing comparison to when I actually have interesting things, perks for... Interesting. For fighting one-handed and stuff. Actually, we could get one perk, I think. Let's see what they offer us. We have 5 perks. Because all of this alchemy leveling up. 25 distraction, let's get advanced distraction, but before I do that I actually want to see how expensive our spells are. So I don't think the fundamental spells will get less expensive. Let's see how much damage they do. My favorite crackle, up to 81 damage. It's pretty good if the enemy doesn't move. This does 20 now, so it does get better with the skill, which is very nice. Cost 16. And Firebolt, advanced, deals 31 points of damage and costs 46. This for comparison, which we really cannot do. When have I got this? I probably thought it was a much easier spell and I did not pay enough attention to it. 83 points of shock, half of that to magic, and 312, sorry. Okay, so let's take the perk and let's see what it gives us. Advanced Destruction. Yes. No spells. And now the Crackle. Okay, so it did not affect the fundamental spells at all, but now we can cast Firebolts reliably. They cost just a little bit more than the Hailstone, but does twice as much damage. Only it doesn't do damage to stamina, so I wouldn't say it's that much better, is it? This deals 106 now. So yeah, that's how it looks like. And also tell me, what are those perks here? Because those are specifications that I know. What is Empowered Elements? We're able to dual cast, and we definitely need this. And what is Impact? That is very good. That is a very good perk. We will be taking it at some point. So Illusion is advanced, Conjuration advanced. Anything we should take here? Mystic Binding. Bound weapons, don't care about that at all. Dual casting. It's probably something we should take. Don't know what exactly the difference will be, but sure. Summon Servants, 50% longer. 5 times as far away. And less magicka, that's very important. Immune to banishment. From decaying to dust, and this is... So basically this is the part that goes for the conjured weapons and armor, which I don't care about at all. We will not be taking anything there. Of course we will go for the Masterly Conjuration. I don't think we need to go with for the Necromancy. I don't care that much about it. Control more than one creature concurrently. That's definitely a good one. Sorry. And I think we will be going for this branch. This is the Atronach branch. And I guess our wolves might be here, or are they necromantic wolves? I think that would be for all of them, but I'm not actually sure. Let's leave that be for just a moment. Heavy armor. Yes, we finally have 25 here. Yes, okay. Combat casting. Fundamental and journeyman spells. So they will be... It will be possible to cast things in heavy armor, possibly. Sprinting. Deflect well. Ball rushing. I don't ball rush because I'm not good enough at it. Heavy armor power attacks require less stamina to execute. That's pretty solid, but I want us to see one-handed. What have we here? Fist fighter, don't care. Power attacks require half the stamina. That sounds very useful. And why exactly can't I take the next one? It requires 50, okay, to reset. So we have any perks left? No, I have blown all of them, I guess. There's a lot of useful stuff here. See why I need to give myself perks for various things. This is very useful too. We can take it. Because otherwise we would have to specialize in 2 trees like every normal player, but not in this playthrough, no. It's still going to take a good while to get there, but slowly we are making progress actually, so that feels good. Okay, so here I just completely missed this for Sorn, but it's fine. I did not fall into a trap, mostly because there weren't any, but I was actually ready for them. One day I will be ready for both the traps and enemies at the same time, but that day is not today, so... Did I not? Yeah, I didn't take one, okay. Deepwood Vale. I admit when I was first playing Skyrim this year and a half ago, well, it wasn't first time, but last time I was playing Skyrim, I was more into the whole adoption thing and stuff. I was enjoying it a bit more, but now that I have seen... Why is Indulot initializing? Are we in a different area entirely or something? Well, but I have seen all of the 8 lines children have by now, so I'm less into it now. You know. Where are we and why? I hear a Nirnroot. Okay, let's remove the marker, by the way. Remove it. And I think we just didn't go where the Priest of Boethia is at all. I just wanted to see what's inside that place. Or maybe we are going there just right now. Maybe this is where we had to be first. I honestly have absolutely no idea. But I'm putting on my shoes because just thinking about not having them on makes me cold in real life. Where are we? The door said door to Deepwood Vale, so it's not like just your regular place. We might well be going there, but I'm just fascinated. Are we outside or inside? Because in theory we are outside, but why was Dindulot initializing? It's like a different word space. Which we may actually check afterwards by just using TCL and seeing where we get. That was a horrible time to take a screenshot. Oh no, I'm seen. Okay, this is going to be a problematic battle, I'm sure. I already feel it being problematic because I can't see anything because of the trees and they can see me just fine. Okay, how do they get me? Who gets me here? Stop it! Oh no, this isn't a safe place. Is this? I just can't see anyone. Nope, it is not. When the enemies can see me and I can't see them, it's almost as tricky as when I can reach them and they cannot reach me. Because I'm on a rock or something, so now I'm feeling cheesed. Very, very cheesed. Okay, I think here we can actually take a breather and see if we can actually see anyone. Actually. Oh, that's a chest. Well, okay. I can always spare a moment to open a chest. Where is the bloody Nernroot? Here it is. Quiet. This spell started to do things. I feel powerful suddenly. Holy fuck, my magicka is going up at an insane rate. Or is this spell just this cheap? Is my gear too good for this kind of spell or something? I don't want to be a cheater. Why can't I empower this spell? Or is that dual casting it? Could be. How does it look like when I just know? Do I have some bloody god mode in, or no, I am disintegrating corpses. Right, again, that my favorite thing to do, guys. Shoot people and just the ultimate BM. The ultimate BM. I just disintegrate your corpse even though you're still alive. Yo, I caught up. It took me a moment, but I did get it. Love it. Oh, because it's actually on one, so it's not even that I chose it. I had no reason to suspect it was happening. Absolutely love it. Sneaky bitches. Couldn't see him through all this fire. I think we have this one. Take this, I can just turn those into troll fed actually. Yes, it would have been easier if I had my compass on the entire battle, but I honestly wanted to see because this place is beautiful. And all this fire made it even more beautiful, so I was just enjoying the view as well. Sayonara. Wow, the spell is so powerful now that I can just spam it. Holy crap. Let's see if they have anything of interest here. I cannot draw my weapon. Now I can. Weird. Sacred witness. Stop with the power attacks. Me no likey. We have some protection on them. Now if this could stagger, my goodness. Ouch! The lack of restoration spells makes all of this a little bit iffy. Strossum Kai Scimitar of Gold. Why is it so cheap, huh? Oh, it's cold, not gold. Okay, I have money on my mind, apparently. And what's new? I haven't seen anything here that I have missed potentially. Probably something, there probably is something, but so it's a big place around here. I'll deal with you in a little bit. First I have to see what else is in here. Card of Demons, Dwarven Bow. We can't disenchant it because it would require the powder and we don't have that, so screw that. Way too heavy, way too heavy. Okay. You just sit there. Hag's End. Okay, first let's see if there's nothing here. I think I have seen these, but... Let's see this tower. It's actually pretty dark in here. Alchemy is great for utility like that. We don't have to keep casting night vision and stuff. It wouldn't be the biggest problem of all, but... How can you not appreciate this and not enjoy this? I love alchemy. Probably too much, that's why I already maxed it. Just gotta be careful not to make it too cheesy. I would love it if it was more balanced. But I don't know how to balance it properly so that it's not cheesy and not useless. Also, it would require not only a lot of knowledge about Requiem and all the other mods, but also a lot of time, which I do not want to spend on this. Because then I would have to not play for a month, just instead balance alchemy in free time. I'm the biggest fan of that idea, to be honest. Not the biggest fan. Should also get a grindstone and put it at home. And a workbench. Might as well take one from here. Why not? And we also need a workbench from somewhere. What's in there? Curious thing. I think I actually have both buckets of lockpicks with me because I was cleaning up and I merged them and then I couldn't be bothered to leave half of them at home. Whatever. Doesn't matter at all. Yes, I know, they should have a weight on them. I do not care because I always like lockpicks and I cannot leave them unpicked, so... Pshao, pshao, pshao. It would just make me rush through the Thieves Guild because I need the skeleton key, la 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 la, yada yada. Now I'm not doing that great at this lock, am I? I think I might have even turned on this texture mod, but I'm not sure. I don't see any difference, to be honest. There might be one, I just don't notice. Maybe I will need both my buckets of lockpicks. At this rate, I might. So close and yet not there. There we go. And there's going to be absolutely nothing here, let me guess. It's just a way to get into the fort. Why did I even... So beautiful. Seriously, look at this. Absolutely loving it. Let's investigate the Hag's End. Oh, so it's actually going to be a ruin, isn't it? Okay, but we are on a quest for Molag Bal here, so let's finish it. This episode's been a long one. And I think it's time. Deepwood Vale. Such a beautiful place, seriously.
You there? Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty Logro. While he's tired, helpless.
I'm here to rescue you. Are you not the person I'm looking for? I guess not. He doesn't have a marker, so it's just a random dude then? Maybe. Well, I'm here to... Who are you?
Rescue. No one knew where I was when I was taken. Who sent you?
Oh, so it's that. What do we say? He's a stinky priest of Boethia. So I think we would say that Boethia sent us.
The dark mistress. She sent you? Oh, wait. Molag Bal's altar. Of course. Had to mark once. Carmelos.
Here, let me untie these binds. We don't like this guy. Boethia cultists are the worst.
I have a task to attend to.
They are the worst, and I have no qualms about lying to him. Curious, what level is he? 12, and he says he's mighty. Well, okay. Let's save it. We will fast travel there, because I could not be ours not to. Although... well, it's after the quest. I suppose we should follow him. I mean, we don't, but just in case something happened. I've never done this quest before, so I wouldn't know. So I don't quite want to follow him all the way back to Markarth, to be honest with you. Maybe I will just trust Skyrim. Yeah, I will just trust Skyrim and just fast travel. Trust that it's not actually deceiving me, because I wanted to finish this quest this episode. And it cannot last that long. Sheogorath is seriously obsessed with cheese. I don't like cheese. Might have to turn off the loading screens, because he's just taunting me all the time with his cheese dog that I cannot appreciate. These slaughterfish aren't actually that tough, they just won't let you fight back. It's a stroke of evolutionary genius. Could you fight in the water in Oblivion? I don't remember. So you sure can't in Skyrim. Okay. I need the compass now. Or not. Look at the city. Now we are first going to look at the city, because it's gorgeous, and the weather is looking pretty nice too. Look at this. I mean, it's marvelous. It's marvelous. It's really tiny when you actually know where you're going, but serious. Stamina bar, go away. Out. I'm taking screenshots. and also want to showcase the beauty of this. This ENB is majestic. Definitely have to turn on the depth of field once when I'm not actually playing or recording and just try to take the screenshots. Okay. Let's go to the abandoned house and see what happens. Ah, the flashbacks of Tyrannus. I'm getting them. The shelf I stood upon. The other shelf I stood upon. And my favorite shelf I stood upon. Because it was the easiest to get onto fast. Okay. I have no idea what's going to happen to this quest because I have never done it. But I will not go into first person now in case the altar traps me again. Still wish I have seen it.
Alright, Paul. You think you can best Boethius faithful? I have won this contest before.
Ah, but I have my own champion this time, Logroth.
What? You?
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logroth's bones, make him bend to me.
Is that so? So now I'm wondering, so the Daedra are unable to act in this world and they need their worshippers to do their will? Is that it? They're champions, that's why they are all about the champions? Just wondering about the lore here for a spell. Because I'm not quite sure how it works. And I am a little curious. And I have no qualms about bashing this guy because we have met Boethius cultists. And my goodness, those guys are horrible. They just sacrifice people left and right. They have no qualms about killing each other. It's basically one evil bastard versus another evil bastard, and Saria is like, yeah, whatever.
I'll never submit.
Now, if I could only hit him.
You mortals in your frail, limp, pathetic bodies. Try it again. You bend to me.
Yes.
You pledge your soul to me.
Yes.
You forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia.
Yes.
You're mine now, Logroth. Kill him.
Sure, one less Daedric cultist. Seriously, these animations are weird.
The mace of Molag Bal. I give you its true power, mortal. When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching.
Sure, thanks a lot. I will put it in the museum, but maybe I will use it first, I don't know. I mean, I told Mayruns, your friend, that I would be putting his razor in the museum instantly, and it's really quite useful, so who's to say, but eventually it belongs in the museum, you know, so just so we're clear on this.
Now, I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
That's acceptable. Not even... That is very interesting. Not that willful in the end, were you? Really cool. All in all, that's another Daedra worshipper dead. Works for me. Moloch Ball can have fun with him in the afterlife for all we care about. For all we care, he can just rot. Take care of the house. It's a bloody dump. Shame about the vigilant Tyrannus, but that was not our choice, and also he did not want to try and resist. That sounds like it has the soul trap on it, right? Damage is quite high. Probably much slower. Where's my Dawnbreaker? But Dawnbreaker has a bigger damage. It could be very good for stacking soul gems though. Let's keep it. Okay, so that is alright then. I dig it. Okay, so in the next episode, what's up with the eyes? Yes. Some of the house's evil kind of you know, seeps into us. Let's get out of this place as soon as possible. We are still not going to be evil. We are just collecting stuff for the museum because that's what proper relic hunters do. And if we have to beat some evil bastards to death to do it, well, so be it. In the next episode, we shall proceed to beat more bastards to death. Actually, that's some retrieval mission that's probably going to be very fast and easy. And slowly but surely, we are proceeding towards Falkreath, here where we will slay everyone at the knife point reach stealthily. And this is the Hircine quest here. And after this trip is over, all those quests that we find on the way, we will return to thinking what's next and all that, because this is the quest we are on. So next episode we are actually starting from Deepwood Redoubt, and we are going down and so on and so forth. Sorry. Okay. So I'll see you next time, and now I have to get to work, so have a good one, and I'll try to have a good one as well. Bye bye.